Hello, everyone. This is Diesel Mark 2, aka the Frustrated Gamer. I am going to talk about a memory of my past. It was being my first game as a kid. It was amazing. So, my brother, when we were young, saved up the money to buy Super Mario Bros. 3 when it first came out. And I had made a promise to myself to actually beat the game. I'm sitting in my brother's bedroom and I'm just thinking, okay, this is it. This is the moment. I'm plowing through the first, I think, 4 worlds, and I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm going to do it. I'm going to beat the game. And, I think this was before I even beat Mega Man 3. Because 3s were my favorite. It just fit right. So here I am sitting there, and I'm thinking, okay, I've got to get to the final castle. I've got to get to Bowser. I've got to get to him. And so I'm sitting there, playing, not thinking of anything, not worrying about what I'm going to have for supper that night, not worrying about, I'm never going to beat. The only thing I worried about was beating my first ever Nintendo game. And it took me a couple of tries. It took me a couple of weeks. As a kid, you couldn't play games forever. You either rented them, or you had to go to bed, or you had to do your homework. I was homeschooled. So, I don't remember when it was. I don't remember what year it was. All I remember is sitting in my brother's bedroom, because he had taken the NES into his bedroom, for whatever reason. And I'm sitting there, I'm playing it, I'm like, I've got to beat this game. My brother's beating it. It's my turn. Back then, my brothers had to play the game for me. Games like Mega Man, games like Mario. They had to play the hard parts. I had to do it. I had to do the bosses by myself. So, fast forward to the night that I was, and this is going to go into why I love having audiences. Because it gives me such a thrill to know that you guys love watching me beat games. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I'm at the final tank before the final boss. I'm like, no, I'm not going to have any distractions. I had thought, I'm going to go get my parents, I'm going to go get my brothers. I had 2 brothers. I still have them. And I was like, nope, no distractions. None. And I get past the tank, and then I get to the castle. My adrenaline was going. I was dead set on beating Super Mario Bros. 3. I was like James Wolfe when he was beating Contra, obviously, for the first time. But it wasn't in the morning, it was in the afternoon, it was at night. I can remember this because my dad worked, and he still does work at a job that has him stay out all day. So I'm sitting there, and I get to Bowser. I'm like, okay, this is the moment. I run out. I say, guys, I am about to beat Super Mario Bros. 3. So, they'll rush in. All 3 of them. I'm sitting there. My heads are shaking. I wasn't sure I was going to beat Bowser. And then it happened. The whole room erupts in applause. I was like, I finally did it. So, yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3 still to this day is my favorite of the trilogy on the NES. Do I like the other games? You know what? I do. But Super Mario Bros. 3, having the whistle to warp you. I actually beat that game not too long ago without whistles, without warps, without. The only thing I used was a P-Wing at certain points of the game. I was like, I'm doing it. I'm beating this whole game. No warp whistles. Just nothing but my wits. I did this with all 3 classics, but on the SNES. But to this day, no memory has left such an impact on me than to have beaten Super Mario Bros. 3 in front of my whole family. And nothing can ever replace that. If you guys have any memories like that, because I know I do. I have a lot of memories like that. I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I hope you enjoyed my storytelling of beating Super Mario Bros. 3 for the first time.